Hey, I know my hair is looking crazy. Like, look at this. Like, whoa. The reason my channel is not about one thing is because there's many things that I'm passionate about. There's way more to me than just one thing. I just show you guys the raw me and how my life really is in shambles sometimes. Like the struggles and the trials and tribulations do mold us and prune us into who we need to be in the end. It's crazy because before I found it so easy to just sit and read the word and, you know, but it's like once you get so far from that, it's so hard to get on track. And it's just the demonic forces, just the evil forces that are trying to keep you where you're at, stagnant. If you're sitting on a chair and you're like tied up, you're tied up, your hands are tied up and everything like that, like, are you going to be able to get yourself out of that situation? Unless somebody helps you, unless somebody hands you a knife and for you to try to cut your hands loose or something, like, you will not be able to get out of that situation on your own. So I think that's majority of my problem, is that like most of my battles, I try to fight them on my own. Okay, so in this little corner that you guys see right here, basically, is where I'm gonna have my vanity. I'm gonna put like something up on the wall. And I'm going to organize these cables and all of that stuff here. But this is going to be my filming for upstairs, for when I'm in my room. And if I have the moment, the time to film, babies are sleeping, you know, stuff like that. And I can film in natural lighting because I love natural lighting. Then I will do that. But I don't have a vanity right now because I had to put the one I had downstairs for my soft boxes downstairs. So my husband is actually picking one up today for me. And it's a little bit rusty because we got it like used, so it's made out of wood. It's rusty, so I am gonna have to go ahead and most likely spray paint it. I think I want to do black because the theme of our room is gray and black, so I think I want to go ahead and do black for the vanity, and then like the gold little drawer openers. So gold and black, and it's gonna be in that little corner. I'm gonna probably get like a little picture frame, something to go on the wall, and that'll be my setup for upstairs. And also I was gonna get like a handheld vlogging tripod type thing, because right now I use my tripod, the one that just stands up, but I actually need a vlogging one for when I go out. I don't really vlog much right now, but I'm trying to get more into vlogging. So I'm trying to get the equipment that is easiest for me, because if it's complicated for me to vlog, I'm not gonna vlog. So I need something easy, something I can just pop my phone on and we're good to go. You know, I don't want to make it too complicated. Too complicated is no good. So yeah, basically I have like some really good stuff planned, and I want to clarify, because I know some people probably come onto my channel, or some people that don't come onto my channel, or they just kind of skim through it, you know, etc. And you guys are, you know, maybe some people are thinking like, you know, what my channel is about. I have it on my banner. My channel is about beauty and lifestyle. Beauty incorporates and involves many things. That could be hair, that could be makeup, that could be like clothes, that could be just inner beauty, like you know, stuff like that. And then I also do lifestyle vlogs. The reason my channel is not about one thing is because there's many things that I'm passionate about. There's way more to me than just one thing. I would not just be able to focus on one thing when there's just so much that I can share with you guys. So that's why I do hair videos. I do some cooking videos. I love to cook. Sometimes. I have like makeup videos, just me getting ready. Majority of my makeup videos is me getting ready, because what better time to talk to you guys than when I'm literally about, like, I get ready every day, right? Okay, so what better time to talk to you guys than when I'm sitting down and I'm getting ready, you know? So, oh, I feel like I look a mess. But anyways, so definitely I'm just super excited, because I just wanted to let you guys know that my video is not just one topic. Like, you can count on different things. If you're someone who likes that, if you're someone who just likes hair videos, then I'm gonna make a designated day where I'm just gonna be uploading hair videos. If you're someone who likes lifestyle vlogs, I'm gonna have a designated schedule for that. As of right now, I'm keeping it at least 3 uploads a week. I will never go lower than that, ever. I mean, I'm not gonna say ever because we don't know the future, but my goal in what I've been sticking to ever since I started is at least 3 uploads a week. But if I can do more than that, then I'm definitely gonna do it, because there's times where I wanna upload like 5 times a week, but then I'm like, okay, let me calm down, because come next week, I'm not gonna have many uploads. So, but I'm just someone who films and I film and I film. And when I find the opportunity to do it, I do it. I get it done. So I just have a lot of footage for you guys. And so, yeah, that's just what I've been doing. But I'm gonna try to stick to only filming at least 5 videos in advance, because when I do more than that, I get confused. And I'm just like, I have too much going on in my phone. And it's just like, as you guys know, like if you guys didn't know, I do record on my iPhone XS Max. So, and I edit on there as well. That's what I'm doing right now, and it works really good. It's easy, it's simple. So yeah, I do everything on my phone. So it's just, it gets to be a lot when it's just a lot of media and a lot of videos that I have to like sort and put together and stuff. So I think 5 in advance is good, and then I'll just go on about the videos once I continue uploading. But that is pretty much a video. That is pretty much an update on my YouTube channel. I did want to mention, you guys, my bullet journal. I don't know if I mentioned my bullet journal. I think I mentioned it in another vlog. Definitely my bullet journal is like gonna be my life this year. I still have to create that calendar for 2019, but I have, let me see. Like for example, this is just an example. This was like December, and as you guys can see, I make the whole calendar and I just write down if I have anything to do. But this is where I go more into depth. I create the actual day of the week, and then here is like dinner. And this is just like a weight loss tracker, what I was doing. By the way, December 3rd, I was 142. Ever since I started losing weight again, which was about a week ago, now I'm 138, yay. So here's just like my video ideas, more video stuff, and then right here. And on this calendar, this is just a visible one, and normally I put all of our bills here and stuff like that, which mortgage we paid. So let me go ahead and exit that off there, and that is not due yet. That's not due yet, so I'll take that off. But yeah, so this is normally where I put our bills, and it's just a visual because sometimes I don't always go into my notebook. So it's easier to just, you know, be able to look on my wall like, okay, I had to pay that today, boom, versus having to look for my notebook and open it up to the right page and see what I had to do. So yeah, you guys, pretty much I'm just gonna be chilling for the rest of the day. I'm gonna fold up some clothes for the babies, and I also have some more clothes I need to fold that's in the dryer. I'm gonna go ahead and like do my hair and stuff like that for the day. I know my hair is looking crazy, like look at this, like whoa. But I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not trying to like be perfect. Like perfection is not, you know, so I just show you guys the raw me and how my life really is in shambles sometimes. Hold on, let me, there we go. Okay. I honestly think I'm gonna change the shirt just because I don't like when my sports bra is showing. But yeah, guys, like I have lost so much weight. Like if you guys would see me like before, I'll see if I can insert like a picture of just, oh my goodness. I'll try to insert a picture here. Whoa, just whoa, that's all I'm gonna say. But I think I'm just gonna do another ponytail like I did yesterday. Baby's crying, I'll be right back. I got my New Year vlog coming up, which actually it should be up before this vlog. So if you haven't watched my New Year's vlog, make sure you watch it. I just want to say, you guys, that, you know, make sure, I know like everybody's like, okay, new year, new me, and there's no point in saying that. And honestly, it's not really about what you say, it's about what you do at the end of the day, because people could be like, new year, new me, and it's just like, I feel like just because it hit, you know, 12 o'clock and it's a whole new year doesn't mean that you're gonna change in the blink of an eye. But I also feel like you have to want to change. You have to, even on the days where even on the days where you struggle with things that you know, like, okay, I need to fix it, I need to fix this mood or this attitude or this just way of thinking or whatever it is. I feel like that's not something that's gonna happen in a blink of an eye, but when it is happening, like, you have the opportunity to either rise up from you have the opportunity to either rise up from that or to stay the same. And that's all this year is going to depend on, is choices. Whenever the old you wants to come up, it's just going to depend on your choice. And also whether you call on God, because God ultimately is our source. He is our motivation. He is our strength. But a lot of it has to do with your choices. And a lot of it also has to do with, you know, like, yeah, basically your choices. And do you really want to be this person that you say you want to be? Do you really want to be a new you? Do you really want to change the way you think or the way you maneuver things, or, you know, stuff like that? Like, it's just a lot more than just saying like new year, new me. And I'm pretty sure everybody already knows that at this point by now. Oh, I have a cut. But honestly, like, there's just some things I'm working on, and, you know, I've been through a lot, and depression is one of them. And I'm still, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, suffering with depression. There's just moments that I don't even want to get into it, because when I get into it, it just ruins my mood. So I'm not even gonna get too into depth, but definitely I am just working on being a better Erica. Just for one, just to better my relationship with God. And the enemy will always put things in my head, and also, like, he uses people too. Like, in my situation, like, the devil will use people, like people who feel like I won't change, or like I won't be, you know, who I need to be or what I need to be, you know. And it's just like, at the end of the day, like, we know, like, okay, you know, at the end of the day, only how God feels about us is valid and what matters. But the Bible also talks about, you know, about having a close, I guess, what's a good way to explain it, since I don't really know the verse by, you know, I don't really know like the exact words. But basically, like, that having a church family is very important. Like, you know, having supporters are very important, like, and showing love to your church, because your church is like your family and stuff like that. So it's like, at the end of the day, we can't really just rely on, like, you know, not caring what people say, because, you know, words do hurt, and, you know, how people feel can hurt you and everything like that. And at the end of the day, God's way of viewing us is way more than how anybody else views us. But at the same time, we have to, like, I feel like people should also realize that, you know, how they view someone and how they talk about someone also affects that person, you know. So definitely, I don't even know how I got into that, but definitely I'm working on, you know, just really getting closer to God, because you okay, baby? Guys, my dog is like trying to poop right now. It's so cute. But honestly, you know, the only way that I am going to get through this depression is by getting closer to God, because I just feel like the enemy just has, you know, he has a field day with me when, like, the doubt starts coming in and everything like that. And it's just like, it's not acceptable. It's not something that should be happening. So I just want to say, if you're watching this video, like, we are not perfect. Just because we believe in God, and just because does not mean our lives are perfect and that things are just peaches and cream, and, you know, like, no, it's not. It's really not. And it's ultimately about fighting our flesh every single day. I don't know if I should do a bun, or what do y'all think? Should I do a bun? Oh, that bun's cute. Should I do a ponytail? Anyway, but we have to remember that I have to do my makeup. Guys, I have not worn makeup in like 2 days. That's why like the last probably few videos that I've posted, I just look so crazy and weird and just, you know, but where was I? I just want to encourage you guys, and I want to let you guys know that life is not always peaches and cream, even though God is on our side, because at the end of the day, like, the struggles and the trials and tribulations do mold us and prune us into who we need to be in the end. So things are not always perfect. I will admit I am going through, well, I don't know. Some people will say like, okay, you can't be going through depression because look at you, like, you just look so bubbly right now, or you just sound so bubbly and you're just like so hippity hoppity, whatever. But you guys have no idea. Honestly, you guys just have no idea. And there's moments in my life where I'm like this and I'm okay, and then like 5 minutes later I'm not. So I mean, depression is real. I don't think that it's something that should be taken lightly by anybody. And I feel like there's different levels to depression as well. However, and I don't believe in all that, like taking medication for depression, and I don't believe in none of that. Like, no, I'm not taking no medication for something that I know my Lord and Savior can take away. Whether it's my fault, I feel like it's my fault that I even fell into this, because I stopped reading my Bible. Like, I slowly, like, I would forget prayer sometimes. Like, it's my fault. Because at the end of the day, like, if I'm not feeding myself with God on a daily, then what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to my value? What's going to happen to my belief if I'm not feeding that? So it's honestly my fault, and it's just really hard. Like, if you're, like, one of my family members actually, they actually use this as like an image, a verbal image, a few months ago. If you're sitting on a chair and you're like tied up, you're tied up, your hands are tied up and everything like that, like, are you going to be able to get yourself out of that situation? Unless somebody helps you, unless somebody hands you a knife and for you to try to cut your hands loose or something, like, you will not be able to get out of that situation on your own. So I think that's the majority of my problem, is that, like, most of my battles, I try to fight them on my own. I have to remember that I only rely on God. God is the only one who is going to get me out of the situation that I am in. But also, godly people play a vital role as well. So I don't know, I just feel very passionate, even though, like, even like in my deepest hurt and my deepest pains and just my deepest, most hurtful situations, even if I don't look like I'm hurt, or if I don't look like I'm going through something, you guys, that's when I feel like God talks to me the most, and I feel the Holy Spirit just with me. I'm not perfect by any means, and like, I'm a guilty sinner each and every day, but I am striving to be better. And there's moments where I don't want to strive. That's where, like, the depression comes in. There's moments where I don't want to strive to be better, or like I feel sorry for myself, or I feel like I'm not gonna ever make it out of this hole that I'm in, and it's just a lot. But again, I know God is for me, and I stand strong on believing that God is ultimately the source. And when I change what I'm doing in my daily life, then my situation will change. It's just so hard. Like, I don't know why. It's crazy, because before I found it so easy to just sit and read the word, and but it's like, once you get so far from that, it's so hard to get on track. And it's just the demonic forces, just the evil forces that are trying to keep you where you're at, stagnant. So guys, pray for me. I'm still trying to work at this. I want to do a whole separate video about my depression and stuff like that, because it could probably help somebody else. I'm not doing it to be negative or anything. I'm just doing it to share my story. And I know that there's a lot of people that suffer from depression and anxiety. Anxiety is a whole nother thing. Like, if I could tell you guys the things that I think, it's crazy. But I'm gonna cut the video here. Y'all, I love y'all. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you hit the bell icon. That way you're notified each and every time that your girl uploads a video. I love you guys so much. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.